Hello and welcome to Wake Up with Allison. Today we're in the beautiful outdoors to celebrate spring. And also today we'll be talking with various women from around the world about their relationships. Our first guest is Lady Macbeth, and she's going to come talk to us about her struggles through Scottish royalty. Hello. Nice to meet you too. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Lady Macbeth. I'm from Scotland. I'm married to Macbeth, and he's currently the King of Scotland.
Oh, very nice.
That's where he lives. A little bit about me.
So how do you find your own personal power through your relationship?
Well, I found power in my relationship through forcing my husband to do things that I want. For example, the other week he came home saying that he had a prophecy from these three witches, and that they told him that he was going to become king. And he was a little uneasy about this. He wasn't sure what was going to happen. But I forced him into killing the current king so he could become king. And just really find that forcing him to do the things that I want gives me power in my relationship.
Oh, that's very beautiful. So could you tell us about one of your struggles and how you've overcome it?
Well, I'd say a struggle that we have currently faced in my marriage would be after we killed the king. And we were rushing to clean our hands and clean up after the murder. And that was a struggle because we had guests arriving and we just had to clean up so no one would find out.
Right. That sounds very difficult. So what advice do you have for other women living in your position of royalty?
Well, for other women striving to become queens or in my position of royalty, I would advise them to be strong, independent women and to not let their husbands or other men in their lives dictate what they want to do. You know, you should just really go for the goal, go for what you want, and don't let anything or anyone stand in your way.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your time. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Our next guest is Linda Lohman, coming from the suburbs of New York City. Please welcome Linda. Why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm Linda Lohman. Excuse me. It's so nice to be here. I don't usually leave the house, so this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for me. I live outside New York with my husband, Willie, and my two sons who have moved away, but they come back and visit occasionally, so it's just a little bit about me.
That's very nice. Do you feel like your relationship with your husband has had a positive impact on your life?
Well, yes. I love Willie Lohman. I'm always going to be there to support him. He travels a lot, so he's not always home for me, and sometimes he has a temper, so sometimes he uses some harsh words, but I know they're out of love, and despite his illusions and dreamlike tendencies, I think that's a tough question, but I think overall it's been a very positive marriage.
Well, that sounds so nice. I'm very happy for you. So tell me how your two sons, what are their names again?
Biff and Happy.
Oh, that's nice. Tell me how they strengthen your relationship with your husband.
Well, they don't live at home anymore, but when they were little, they had such a positive relationship with their father. They really looked up to him as a role model, and it's changed. It's changed throughout the years. I don't know if I would say for worse. Biff and Willie have their moments where they don't always get along, but boys don't always get along. So I think in general, Willie just wants the best for them, and they're working on it. It's a work in progress, right?
Yeah.
It's always like that.
So you told me before that your husband has had some struggles. So have you ever been to some counseling or something that could help your relationship, maybe?
Oh, counseling. No, that's like a dirty word there. We don't need that. Willie's fine. He'll get there. He's going through a rough patch right now. and I'm there to support him, and we're gonna make it through. We're gonna get there together. I have no doubt in my mind that he's such a wonderful man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Our next guest is Cicely Cardew, and she's coming all the way from England to talk to us.
Hello. So nice to meet you.
Okay, so tell everyone a little bit about yourself.
I'm Cicely Cardew. I'm from England. I'm 18 this year, right? Yes. I am soon to be married to Algernon. I always write in this diary here. I have it ready for the interview so I can take notes and, reflect on my time. And, yeah, it's a little bit about myself.
So I see you express yourself through this diary. So could you share some specific stories that really remind you of good times?
Well, I write down everything that happens to me just so I can record my every thought, and so I can, I don't forget all these magical things that happen to me. So a little while ago, my fiance Algernon came to stay with us, and I of course had to record every little thing he said to me, especially when he was proposing. While he was proposing, I was writing my diary. Some people say that it's a little crazy, but I just wanted to record and save every moment.
Oh, that's really nice. And so I guess you're excited to be married to Algernon?
I'm so excited. We've actually been engaged for almost a year now. He wrote me a lot of letters when he was away in the city and I was in the country because I live in the country. But we just recently met, and so it's going really well.
Wow, that sounds really wonderful. And is there anyone specific that you look up to?
I would say Miss Prism. She's my teacher, and she also takes care of me when my uncle is in the city. I really look up to Miss Prism just because she's so knowledgeable, she's so wise, she's so organized, she never makes any mistakes, she's such a powerful lady, and I hope I can become just like her when I grow up.
Oh, that's wonderful. She sounds like a very wonderful woman. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Our final guest is Martha, all the way from our local university. And she's here to talk about her relationship with her husband, the other faculty, and her father. Please welcome Martha. Nice to meet you.
You too.
Hey Martha, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
My name is Martha. I live in New Carthage, am on the local university's campus. My husband George, he's a professor there, and my father runs the university. So,
that's very nice. So what is your favorite pastime there at the university?
Well, I'd say my favorite pastime is just berating my husband. We have a sort of playful relationship, you could call it. We like to play some games together, kind of get at each other. I think it really brings us closer together. Serves for an interesting, exciting relationship.
Oh, that's interesting. So, do you have a good relationship with the other faculty at the university?
Oh yes, we're all very close. I like to welcome the new faculty with, just a nice dinner or sometimes some quality time together to just make sure they're feeling welcome and at home here.
And do you think that relationship with the new professors brings you power through that?
Yeah, I think it does. Having these little things to hold over George's head really makes me feel better about myself in the relationship. I like to feel like all the attention is on myself, and I like the power that I get from making him feel small.
Ooh, interesting. So do you think your father's money has helped you to succeed?
Well, Daddy is a big part of my life. He's, the only man for me. His money, I don't know if it's made me successful. Didn't get me a kid, so that's besides the point. But, it's made it so I've had a comfortable life when my husband fails to provide for me with his books and failed teaching job. But it's nice, it's helpful.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but thank you for joining us, Martha, and thank you everyone for watching. Join us next time on Wake Up with Allison.